G'day, it's another bloody gorgeous day here in Paradise, Christchurch, New Zealand. Today's part 2 of the special with the beautiful painted Microcosm engines. We're just going to go through the special little tweaks that I did to really make these pop visually, as well as popping in this way, beautiful, relaxed, slow, idle speed. Lots of character, easy to run, easy tweaks, absolutely beautiful. A couple of the things I want to do with this is I want to have a play with the carburetor, which I want to get running a little bit slower. To move the carburetor, I'm going to need to just loosen this cooling tower. The carb will unscrew. Also want to paint the top of this black. That's just me. I'm going to take the exhaust off. Okay, so it's got a little ring under there. Yeah, I want to paint the top of that black. Now we can take off this carb, which I want to work on a little bit. It's in pretty tight. Probably got Loctite on it. It's okay, it's coming out. Oh dear. I can see the thread sealer there coming off. Right, we need to be pretty careful, given that that's the intake, that we don't get any of that. Right, let's have a look at this carb and see if we can figure out how to get that to close a little bit more. You know what? It's actually by loosening this off. By loosening this off, we should be able to open and close that. Not by... Just going to put a tiny bit of grease in that, actually, because I want it to seal well. I mean, the fuel will eventually wash that out, I'm guessing. I don't know, but anyway, you screw it out a little bit and you get more wiggle on this. So, right, I'm going to stick that back in with a little bit of grease. Right, I haven't painted my exhaust yet. So, I'll just see if I've got any paint in the garage. Right, I've just got some black paint here. Just going to clean this up a little bit. Of course, it's filthy as. Right, I'm going to mask the bottom of that. Okay, here we go. Starting to look alright. Matte black. Tiny bit of grease to seal. Okay, hang on. Right, this is going up in the hot water cylinder cupboard to dry that paint quicker. Remember, we've taken the paint off the flywheels, adjusted the Hall sensor so that it's TDC, learned how to adjust the how far that opens and closes. Another beautifully painted engine, another great platform for you to personalize if you should so wish. If you don't, that's fine. They run beautifully just out of the box. But you'll probably agree a few little tweaks can just make them pop, and it makes it yours, you know. It's full, perfect. Big puffs of smoke and loud. You've got to be kidding me. How good is that? Yep, it's warming up. Well, that's just gorgeous. I'm so happy with these engines. I know I sometimes make it look like I'm pretty confident with what I'm doing, but I haven't really painted these engines before. I haven't really taken the paint off the flywheels before, but I wasn't thinking of doing that for this one, but it looks so good on the little Sideshaft engine that I think I'll do it here as well. So a few touches of black make a big difference. We're going to do, where is the correct driver, where are you? Gone, oh no, here it is. So I was thinking of doing black Holt lettering on the radiator, black straps, and a black muffler. An exhaust pipe, really not a muffler. So let's try that. I hope the enamel I'm using is not going to wipe off with petrol. Always put these small parts in a parts holder. Seriously. Okay, nice. We'll give that a bit of a clean. I'm also checking the mounts are cast straight. I want these to be straight across like that. So this one looks really good. So I don't have any worries there. I think it's going to seal just fine. Right, we'll get those parts painted. Right, now my first few runs of this engine, I haven't been able to get the carb throttle to close enough, but I've found out that if we loosen this up here, we can close that further. We need an Imperial hex key for this. Perfect. That'll be really tight. So we're going to use one flywheel. Okay. I mean, when you're nervous about doing something like this on your brand new beautiful engine, and you really don't know what you're doing, which I don't, you just got to crack on and try something, really. You just got to crack on and try it. Okay, what do we think of this? Looks pretty good, huh? I'm glad I did it. Quite an effort, you know, on the old drill press. That goes in there, that goes in the drill press, and then you hold a couple of different grades of sandpaper and then paper on that. 2 coats. Let's take them in and have a look. Nice, very nice. Okay, these will do. They're not very ideal, but they'll do. Gone. It was on and then it was gone. So we'll go back in there. Get in there. I'm going to take the top off this little thing here. Let's just zoom in on that. This holds the hall sensor, and the hall sensor is poked up to the top of that. If you want to advance the timing, or if you want to retard the timing, you need to move the hall sensor up and down in here. I mean, obviously you can change where that wheel is on there, but it's much easier to move the hall sensor. As this comes around towards us, it means that the hall sensor is going to, the magnet's going to be passing the hall sensor in this direction, going upwards, which means if I want to delay timing a bit, because it's a little bit before TDC and I want to delay it a bit for best slow running, I need to push that up. So I'm going to have to carefully and neatly take the top out of this. So I'm going to remove that now. Only needs to be one screw removed, and I'll get onto that. I'll show you before I put it back together. Here we go. Nice. Okay. Right, and I can get that exactly where I want it. So at the moment, it's just slightly higher than it was. As you can see, it's flush with the top. Right, let's try that. And I can stick a wee drop of super glue in there when I get that exactly where I want it. We can also move that slightly when the engine is running. This is not really closing all the way, and I want it to be able to idle slower. Generally, you can adjust these by undoing that. This throttle body will close all the way, not with that adjusted there, so I need to adjust this so that is allows me to close that throttle all the way. And it's looking absolutely fabulous. It is in fact a bloody gorgeous day here at the PC Guru Ranch and Homestead. And it's time for the reveal. I've done the personalization that I wanted to do for this engine, and it's looking absolutely fabulous. The engineering tweaks really are just adjusting this so that this closes all the way, or as much as I can get it to. Very slight changes to the position of the hall sensor. We'll check that we've still got free fan cowling. I'm gonna fill this up and see if we can get it running. It must be very close to a full tank. Oh, gorgeous! So do them right up and then back them off a wee bit. Let's see where we're at with that. Okay. Jen and I have got together to offer a winning discount on his new direct website. They had to change from microcosm.com because the previous website people went bust and didn't re-register the website. So it's now okmomodel.com, and if you put in Thomas into the discount code with any purchase from that website, you'll get quite a large 15% discount. So go and support Jen directly.